Welcome back to my Let's Play for War of Two Worlds. And I suppose it's time to stay in the inn tonight, yet again. Thanks again, mister, for letting us stay for free. I mean, it's great we don't have to pay for this because it's cutscene related. It's a very meta game concept, don't you think? Griffith, are you awake? Yeah, I'm awake, Tristan. What was it this time? Is it the bugs again? I mean, seriously, you need to learn to go to sleep. You couldn't get to sleep either, I suppose. Of course, I can't get to sleep because you keep pestering me. Nuh-uh. Jeez. So there's something I've been thinking about. Oh, what's up? Just thinking about what you were up to before you met Kirsch and me. Just occurred to me the other day, I know nothing about your past. I apologize if I'm prying into things a little too much. I mean, we've known each other for more than a year now. You'd think I'd know something about your family or something. You know, beyond the fact they're dead. It's okay. I guess I don't really talk about myself much. And I'd prefer not to a certain extent. I mean, I only really started to hang around the place recently. Yes, I noticed that. Have you always lived in Mika Village? I guess so. Sounds like Tristan might have amnesia. With a response like that, I mean, seriously, you guess you've been in Mika your entire life? Before I met you guys, it was pretty lonely in Mika Village, to be honest. It's quite the hell loneliness. An unescapable one at that. At least if you let it be. But now things are so much better. I feel like part of a gang, you know? I don't know if we can call ourselves a gang. More like a ragtag group of heroes out to save the world. I mean, we don't know it yet, but let's face it, that's gonna happen. Oh. This... It's a ring. It's given to me by my parents just before they left for Mayfield. A remembrance kind of thing, you know? Your parents are in Mayfield? Why? Why would they leave Mika Village of all places? I mean, seriously, it's so peaceful. Well, you see, my parents, the ones who live in Mayfield, are not my real parents. So Griffith's adopted. So he's like Seto Kaiba, only, you know, without all the money. So you can't screw the rules. They're originally a childless couple who took me in when I was very young. The only people I think of as my parents. I don't know anything about my birth parents. I don't know who they are, where they live, or why they abandoned me. Wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's nothing to be sorry for. I mean, it wasn't you that ditched me in some nowhere village. I'm just glad we could have this little discussion. Yeah, it's still great to be traveling together too, you know? What are we gonna do tomorrow? I don't know just yet. I think we should just try and get some sleep for now. Really figure out what to do once the morning comes, you know? Quite frankly, I'm just happy to get a little shut-eye for now. And I mean a little. I mean, it's like 3 in the morning. And we gotta be up by 6. That's sort of a joke about myself more than anything. I mean, it's not that early in the morning yet, but it's something I do quite often. What do you want? Sir Drake, we have managed to hold off the second barrier, and are now pushing the rebel army back. Well, I see you and your men have come in use for something after all, Skylar. I mean, seriously, your men suck. I can't believe they managed to hold anything. Ugh. Jeez, you should thank me for allowing you to become captain of the Marnik Knights. And in fact, you should be groveling in gratitude, because I was about ready to end your worthless life. Thank you, sire. We also found out some information I think your highness may find interesting. You're intriguing me. I feel this is too good to be true. What do you mean, too good to be true? He hasn't told you what he found yet! How can it be too good to be true if you don't know what he found? You gotta hear about it before you can make a comment like that. I mean, seriously. Or did you just read his mind? And you just rip it right out of his brain? Do you have psychic powers? Or did you read ahead in the script? Earlier, there was a disturbance in the dragon's nest. How do you know about that? Like, did someone at Mika Village tell you? Did the mayor tell you? From what we have heard, someone was said to have discovered a dragon's egg. If that's true, then we must find this individual. I must use the power of the dragons to help me gain even more power! These damn godforsaken people have no idea what lies in store for them. To them, a dragon's egg would be a remarkable discovery. But for me... Say something, you disrespectful little peasant. Yes, sire, I agree. These people are a bunch of fools. All of them. Especially myself. I am the most foolish of fools. Skylar, you know what I want you to do. I need you to find me this egg. Yes, very well, sire. Should we use forceful methods? No, I don't want any more bad publicity being spread about me at the moment. I fear it's a little too late for that, Drake. Way too late. In any case, Skylar, before we are so rudely interrupted, I want you to try and make an arrangement with the person in possession of the egg. Buy it, steal it, I don't care. Just get it to me as soon as possible. It's not only your future on the line, but mine as well. Think of the grave consequences, Skylar, if something were to go wrong. And I mean grave consequences. Yes. Understood, sire. Yeah, I know he said sir, but we'll go with sire anyway because it sounds more formal. Okay, so what's our dumb idea for today? So, Kirsch, what are we going to do now? I thought you were going to figure that out. You're listening to our conversation last night? Hey, those walls are made out of paper, man. Paper! What else could I do? Well, why don't we go back to Mika Village, then? Things might have settled down since the last time we were there. Perhaps. The people may have accepted the situation by now. Yeah, I knew you'd jump at the chance to go back to Mika. You get to gamble with Cam all day while I get my head chopped off by the townspeople. Well, do you have any better ideas? Well, what's wrong with staying here until the egg hatches? I mean, seriously. Nothing, but what do you plan to do after the egg hatches? Hang around here some more? These people may not like being near a dragon any more than anyone in Mika did. Plus, we can't stay here forever. You'll have to face Mika again sometime. I guess that's a good point. Why not do it now before the hatred builds up even more? Alright, but if I get killed out there, I'm holding you responsible. Well, you can't do that if you're already dead. Damn you, Griffith, you know what I mean. Don't you sass me about something like that. Well, I guess it's back to Mika Village. Yay! More backtracking! Are they trying to make me think of Digimon World 3? Because that game was full of backtracking as well. I mean a ridiculous amount of backtracking. There's so much backtracking in that game. Like, I couldn't believe it at times. And there was no quick travel in the game really either, so you'd have to slowly walk everywhere while getting hit with random encounters the entire way. It was pretty awful. I've also never finished the game before. I actually got pretty far into it with a Let's Play I did one time, but then all my data got erased. Yeah, it went corrupt and I had to get rid of it, because it was no good. Wasn't too happy about that. Losing all my data really sucked. Oh, that was Griffith's attack, okay. It's like, I thought I sent Kirsch over there, but I guess not. Okay, hopefully we can finish this thing up. I really hate when we miss our targets around here. Okay. Well, we're about halfway back to the village. At least we haven't gotten to too many encounters. Though I doubt the rate's been really lowered, I've just been extremely lucky so far. Why we've been so lucky, I have no idea. Dole? What are you doing here? Yeah, shouldn't you be guarding the mayor's house? I've not come to discuss that with you losers. I'm looking for you because I must pass on a message. Okay, so here we are. What's the message? The mayor of Mika tells me that a man named Drake wishes to speak to you. Drake? The Drake? He's the one who started the whole civil war on this continent. He's the reason my father was killed. Drake and his kingdom are the worst pieces of news we've ever had. And most people have ever had. I mean, thousands have been killed over this, man. Thousands. Like, who would want to meet with Drake? Like, ever. Unless you're a douchebag. Regardless of your frustrations, Kirsch. This matter does not concern the Civil War. The mayor will be able to tell you more about that. Or I should say, what Drake wants with you. I believe it's something to do with that dragon's egg you found. This is foolish. Surely Drake cannot be trusted. Like I said, the mayor will be able to tell you more. Sounds suspicious to me. Yeah, I was trying to channel Blue there from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends in that one episode. And I know I just did a terrible job of it. I apologize. I'm not very good at imitating people. So you know about the egg too, huh? Yes. Everyone in Mika knows. And I mean everyone. My business here is over. You're allowed entering the Mika. For now, losers. Please go there as soon as you possibly can. The mayor will be waiting. And don't keep him. There's something not right about all of this. Anything to do with Drake is bad news. Yeah, still. We should meet up with the mayor. He can tell us the rest. That Dole. Before the mayor assigned him as an assistant, he was a really good guy. Now he just acts snobbish towards us and doesn't know any respect. Some friend he turned out to be. It's really weird, isn't it? Maybe he feels he has to act that way in order to protect the mayor. Doubtful. I can have a job and still keep all of my friends. Well, whatever. Let's go back to Mika. Find out exactly what this Drake wants. Weren't we basically just told? He wants our egg. Maybe he'll have an offer we just can't refuse. I have my doubts, though. Or maybe the mayor works for the Drake. He's gonna have us jumped in his office. Not impossible. After all, we've never been able to see the mayor, have we? So we don't really know where he stands in this civil war, so he might be a double agent. You never know these days. Lots of evil mayors get elected. It's kind of weird. Not exactly sure why. Reminds me of that old joke about politicians, where humans would elect a bunch of lizards to be their leaders, because, you know, if they don't pick a lizard, who else would be in charge but the wrong lizard? Yeah, it's more complicated than that, but I really don't want to get into the joke too much. If you have to explain it, it's not that funny. That's the thing with most jokes. If you have to explain how the joke works, then you failed as a comedian. Then again, I've been in rooms where I was the only one that got a joke before. We were watching a tape about France in my French class, and this guy was doing his tour video or whatever. And he's like, he's on the Eiffel Tower, he's like, we're gonna have a riveting experience. And I was the only one that laughed at that joke. If you don't know, the Eiffel Tower has the most rivets of any building in the world. So, riveting? Yeah, I know. If you have to explain why that's a joke, it's not that good of one. But sometimes, you know, I can get a chuckle out of a pun. It's definitely not one of the better puns I've ever heard, but hey, I gotta appreciate some dry British humor every now and again. But don't appreciate it too much. Okay. Because dry jokes get old after a while. A lot of people still flock to watching Simon, I guess, right? And all he does is be a massive dick to people. That's his job. Aw, man, more goblins? Go away, goblins. It's not like you're running a bank or something. And why did Griffith suddenly hit so much harder? It's not like he's got a new weapon or anything. Maybe a massive jump in his stats between those two levels, I don't know. It's not like he has that spear or anything, so I don't know why it's hitting so hard. Or are we just doing more damage because we fought so many of them, though? No, that can't be it. That'd be too simple. And it wouldn't make much sense. I mean, if that's what our system was in place, you'd think they would tell you about it. Like, the more times you fight something, the more powerful your hits become, because you recognize their weak spots or something, you know? It'd be a nifty idea, but I imagine it'd have its problems, too. Especially in a game with random encounters. You'd probably eventually find enough copies of the same enemy to actually roll the counter around or something. Okay. I suppose it is. The question is, do I want to go straight to the mayor's house? I mean, I'm already guessing it's a trap. I'm surprised you're selling me stuff, to be honest. Oh, 20 is enough. Why are camping tents so expensive? Jeez. Oh, whatever. I don't need any of the other stuff at the moment. I guess we'll go see the mayor. Gotta see the mayor about a lizard. Why is there a money sign on his house? Is it because he worships money? Is he a capitalist pig? He worships the almighty dollar fervently. You're here at last, losers. Did you have a nice time in the forest? No nonsense, Dole. Can we see the mayor or not? You can. This way, losers. Lowly commoners, meet the mayor of Mika Village. Hush now. I didn't employ you to heighten yourself. You guys are so weird sometimes. Okay, I don't know what you are all talking about. You can settle your differences at another time. Now I need to speak with Kirsch. Very well. Kirsch, a few messengers from Drake's army came here looking for you. They said they had come all the way from their headquarters in American Castle to see you. They wanted to speak with you, but I told them that you had gone. Told me to find you and bring you here so they could speak to you. Okay, I know all that, but what do they want to speak to me about? Well, they seem to know all about your dragon's egg. I hear that Drake wants to speak to you about that. What does Drake want with a dragon's egg? I doubt Drake will just want to sit down and talk about it. He's mad and not a very trustworthy individual. He'll want to take it from you. Although it's true, judging by Drake's nature, it does seem a little strange. However, he only sent over 2 regular soldiers. Doesn't look like he wanted to ambush anyone. Then what could he want? Certainly seems suspicious. All I know is that he wants to speak with you one way or another about the egg. Just have to keep a lookout for those guards. Be alert at all times. There's no telling what someone from Marinick may do. Okay. Thank you, Mayor. This meeting's now over. Now get lost, commoners. Whatever, Dole. You're such a terrible person, I don't even want to listen to you. Seriously, just go away. You're doing everyone a favor if, you jumped off the the pier and just never came back. I can barely put up with you. And I got more tolerance for this stuff than most. Okay. I don't want to find Tristan's house. Okay. No, that's not my house. Gosh darn it, I forgot where I live. No, that's not gonna help. I got the nice house next to the park, maybe? Okay, if I was an evil guard, where would I be? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop here for now. Next time, we can deal with the guards and see if they want to pay us for it, or if they're gonna try and take us from behind for it, Either or. Until next time, then. See ya.